Hello, I'm Mark Gurney with Ruger. We're here at the NRA annual meeting, and we've got, I think it was 19 new products that we've launched in the last week or two prior to coming to the NRA show here. But most interesting ones so far are the new rifles that we have in 350 Legend. So 350 Legend is a new cartridge from Winchester, and it's a straight-walled, basically a 9mm 357 cartridge. The straight-wall cartridge is very popular, or is required for hunting whitetail in kind of the northern Midwest states. So this cartridge has more energy than a 30-30, far less recoil than a 450 Bushmaster. And Winchester did it smart. They have 2 hunting loads here and also an FMJ practice load. So you can afford to shoot and get proficient. So it's a very light recoiling cartridge, so anybody can shoot this, not just the people who need to in the Midwest states that require it, but it'd be a good deer gun for anyone. So Ruger was one of the first companies to get guns out and chambered for it. So we have this. This is our American rifle. It's the Ranch model. It works off an AR style magazine. It's 5 rounds. And it's a nice little bolt action rifle with a short barrel. And what a nice little handy hunting rig this is. So we've sold plenty of these. It's a very well-known gun. Notice it's a very short barrel. It really does well for just about anyone. And this is a compact model. Notice how short the length of pull is. So you get youngsters, light recoil. If you're going to be hunting in heavy clothing, this works out really well. But not only did we make this bolt action model, so we actually have an MSR chambered in 350 Legend. So it's the same deal. It's a 5-round magazine, so it's still good for hunting, but for folks that like the AR style, the modern sporting rifle platform, we have it in 350 Legend. So this is the MPR type, so it's got the nice aluminum handguard with the M-lock slots, adjustable mag-pull stock, mag-pull grip. It's really a nicely done gun, and for all the features, it's not a particularly expensive gun. So we have an auto loader in the new 350 Legend in an AR style, and also a bolt action style in the 350 Legend. So 2 new rifles from Ruger and a brand new cartridge from Winchester. We've introduced the new Wrangler. It's our new 22 long rifle single action revolver. And for those of you familiar with our guns, it's just like our single 6. In fact, it essentially is a single 6, but what makes it different is the cylinder frame is made out of aluminum, and the grip frame is a die-cast zinc material. So both of those manufacturing methods take a fair amount of cost out, and we get to retail for this gun as a $249 MSRP. Actually, we'll go across the counter, typically around $200, depending on who's selling it. But aside from the material changes, it's the single 6. It's the gun that Bill Ruger, is the second gun that Bill Ruger introduced in the early 1950s. So it's the same design we've had. And for those of you who haven't learned the joy of single actions, they are just a ton of fun. So the way you load them is you open up the loading gate, and unlike other single actions that click through, we've pulled the pawl away from the cylinder, so now you can rotate these forward and backward for loading 1 cartridge at a time. And then to shoot each round, you have to thumb the hammer back, and then you can fire. And if you notice, we do have our transfer bar safety system, so you can load all 6 cylinders with the hammer down, and you don't have to worry about a drop igniting a cartridge. Being a single action gun, this is a great gun to help teach people to shoot with. When the hammer is forward, it cannot shoot. So when you get them all lined up, when you're finally satisfied the thing is ready to shoot, then we can thumb the hammer back, and then we can fire. Some of the other things on this, it has a cold hammer forge all steel barrel, so it gives the gun a nice balance. The cylinder is steel as well, and we can just pop this out here. So there's the cylinder. It's not sleeved, it's all steel. We make the gun entirely in our factory in Newport, New Hampshire. So it's made not in the cell where the single 6s are made, but down the aisleway. And all in all, just a fun little gun, either to learn to shoot with. A lot of us who are into guns, we think it's a good gun to have around to teach somebody else to shoot with, but then we found we can have a lot of fun plinking with. So if you notice, you have 3 different colors here. We started out with just the black, but we're also making this burnt bronze and the silver. Big question we ask people, which ones do you like best? And it seems like the burnt bronze is winning. About half the guns we're making so far are burnt bronze, and the other quarter each between the black and the silver. So let's see, a couple other questions we've had. Can you put single 6 cylinders in this? No, you can't. This gun is only available in 22 long rifle, not 22 Magnum, and we shouldn't intermix the cylinders, so we made it so we can't do that. And also the grip panels that are on here, any single 6 grip panel can fit, so you can dress them up, customize them as you wish. So this is the new 22 long rifle Wrangler. It's a single action revolver from Ruger, and we're in full production now, so you can find them at your local firearms retail, and you can get more information from our website, Ruger.com.